Hello everyone. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I am the Black Shadow. Last time, folks, after having managed to escape home on the Fahrenheit, folks, the airship, we eventually managed to track down Yuna. We found her in Bevelle, the holy Yevon city, about to get married to Seymour. We crashed the party, tried to stop it, folks, but we were ultimately unsuccessful. The marriage and all the activities, folks, clearly under Yevon's sanction, which seems bizarre, seeing as, Seymour is an unsent. Surely Yevon must know this. In the end, we got to them before being surrounded and held at gunpoint. Yuna eventually managed to escape, as did we all, from the scene, and now, Titus and the gang are having to trudge through the Bevelle chambers. We figure that Yuna has gone to the Chamber of the Fayth here, obviously as part of the pilgrimage, so going on that hunch, there's nothing we can do but to follow suit and head there. But we are a bit disturbed with what we're finding in here, folks, in the Bevelle chambers. Machina, and lots of it. What is going on? Bevelle, are they really abandoning their own teachings? What is going on? At any rate, folks, I welcome you to the Bevelle Cloister of Trials, folks. It's an interesting place, to be fair. It's quite large, actually, and not the easiest place in the world, folks. That tells you a story. This place is big. A lot of what you'll be doing involves like these glyphs and having to transport to various areas, folks, as you can see. So places like here, folks, you see when you'll get multiple directions that you can go. And you see what happens. Well, normally you would just keep going and going and going until you might eventually end up falling off. What you've got to do is, if you come off here, what you're looking to do is you've got to press the X button when you want to catch one of these portals. So I want to get this one here. So if I press X now, so in theory go to either one, but it's going to send us here first. And you see, this is what we have to use to get around a lot. So you've got like this Bevelle sphere there, very nice. And we've got to move spheres around as we go along. Now, bear in mind that this actual thing here actually has two spheres in it, the pedestal. So make good use of that. We've still got to figure out what it is exactly we're doing. So we need to go back on ourselves ideally, but I completely missed my cue, so we're just going to get sent around in a circle again. That was a bit embarrassing. I want to go down that right side though, folks. I want to go down the other way. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, it's a bit tedious trying to get this right sometimes. There we go. I want to go this one. I just need to go around a little bit and just see what it is exactly we're doing. So there's an empty space here. So I'm going to reason that we're going to need to put one of these Bevelle spheres in here. Seems logical enough. So that goes down to the... and that creates our passage. Very good. Okay then. So with that done, we now need to head down the left side, and we need to head down the pathway that sort of stoops down a bit. Although the game will send us in the wrong direction to start naturally. Because it'll do that. So, we'll skip this one. We want to head left. Gotta wait for the arrow to go the direction you want, then press X. Otherwise, it might send you a direction you don't fancy. Let's... Right, so at least we get a chance to choose our direction. Let's go down first. See where this takes us. Just kind of loops around, okay. So where does this go? So this is down the bottom. There's a Bevelle sphere down here, okay. Well, we'll grab hold of that. Because we'll clearly need that. And we will move back along. Ah, you can also keep the spheres in hand, folks. You don't need to have like all the spheres in the pedestal. You just have to make sure you have one Bevelle sphere in the pedestal itself, otherwise it won't actually work. You know, when all this stuff that it's doing. So we need to go right now. It's the only direction we haven't gone. Right, do we want to head right? Yes. Not just because I ended up doing it in the end, but I do want to swing right here. There's a little, sort of little midpoint here. I want to carry on going, so we'll push it across the other side. See what this leads. It's not too bad, this place, to be fair. Oh, okay, it sends us back. But they see there's a little path there on the left side, folks, so that must... looks like it comes from somewhere. Interesting. That's fine, okay then. Well then, we will carry on the path. So we want to head right, which is fixed. Only question is now where. Well, we'll head down the... usually, it's not about it, just go down everywhere to start with. Oh, there's something in there, isn't there? Is that a glyph sphere by any chance? Let's put that in there. What's a glyph sphere? By the looks of it, we need to put a Bevelle sphere in there, but we've got too many spheres on us. We need to find somewhere to put some spheres down, and I really shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh, I don't believe I've just done that. That's wrong. There's no way that could be right. We'll head right anyways and look, and have a look, because the only alternatives are going to get sent down there. So let's at least have a look down here. Yeah, you see, like there's a sphere place here, but I don't think I can do anything with this. No, Glyphsy won't do anything there. I wonder if that's where the destruction sphere's got to go. Will be actually. We'll see how we go. Okay, so what we will do is we have to swing around anyways. So that will cycle us back round to here. So we want to go forwards for now, and then we want to take the second right. The Bevelle sphere into here. So we'll see what this does. That's interesting. It's not what I thought it would happen. We got the glyph sphere from there in the first place, so... Interesting. Right, okay then. Well, let's go get the glyph sphere from the other side, because we might as well. Because the glyph sphere clearly doesn't go where it currently is. So what we can do is we can grab hold of that, we can put it into the pedestal, and then we've got one of each, if you will. Yeah, this I think is what we've got to do with the is it destruction sphere? I think we've got to put in here when we get to that bit. We're not there yet. So we'll put that down here. Curiosity. What happens if I put a Bevelle sphere in here? Yes, I thought so. Makes a path. That is clearly where the destruction... Is that where the destruction sphere's got to go? Dunno. Let's try different things. Maybe the glyph sphere. I don't know. Let's have a look. Ah, hello. Ah, there's the destruction sphere. Right, okay. Now hold on a second here. Think this through here. Right, so what have we got here? We've got the bit down the bottom. We've also got the bit that swings around and comes back from somewhere. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that out and we're going to put it into the pedestal. And we're also going to take the Bevelle sphere out and put that... No, don't do anything. Take that out as well and put that into the pedestal. Right, so... What needs to go where? I have a feeling the destruction sphere needs to go where we put the Bevelle sphere in. But obviously, we're kind of a bit stuck in the middle there, so... Let's think here. Let's think here. We also got the bit down there as well. I would think it might. I don't know. I'm going to try different things here. Is all I can really do. Oh, really? I was going to go down that second one. The arrow's just completely wrong there. Did not line up at all. I was pressing X. It never happened. We try again. Fortunately, you go across at such a pace. There we go. Clearly, this isn't right. The only thing that can surely go in there and do anything is the destruction sphere. But that means I need to take this out and put this somewhere. We've still got the bit underneath as well, which is just... So let's try the destruction suit. We'll try this way. So we'll have to drop this off so we can put this into the bit in the right here. Just so I can offload this. And then we'll swing back around and put the destruction suit in. See how that goes. That's the plan. I mean, I don't need to worry about the fact it's a bridge. I just need someone to put this down, basically. We just simply don't need it on us, so take it out, might as well. Right, so we'll swing back around again. And hopefully we'll actually get this will be right this time. We won't get like sort of screwed around that we did the first time round. Oh, see, nothing you can do. nothing you can do, folks. You've just got to keep doing it, and eventually the game will wise up. But it is annoying. Yep, it's good. There we are. Right, okay, so we will put that into here. See if it does anything. Ah, it does. Hello. I thought so. And you see that now changes the entire glyph down there. So what we'll do is we'll swing round. So let it do its course again. There's no other way around it. Right, so we need to go forwards and then right one. Please be right. Looks good. Yep. So we're heading down here. Swing all the way across. Yep, come on, hurry up. Ain't got all day. Game, come on. I got a game to LP here. Right, so go along. And this should take us up the little path here on the side, you see. It's all coming back to me eventually. And that takes us to this little top area here, of which lies HV sphere. Very nice. Now what we also need to do is this allows us to stand on here, and now we've got more fun and games because there's another thing back there. So what we need to do now, you see, if I put the Bevelle sphere in here, this allows us to go and get hold of that treasure, because this will eventually kickstart this. But obviously, you see what the problem is. Obviously, we've not got any spheres in here. We can't push the pedestal. So now what you have to go and do is, if you want to get hold of that treasure, you now need to go back down, get hold of the spare sphere that you haven't got yet, and then go back down. Assuming the game is going to let me do that. Which it's not going to let me do. Are you? You son of a... Oh, I've made an error. You gotta get the extra sphere before you come down here, folks. Oh. Means I'm gonna have to go back and redo the entire Cloister of Trials and come up here with the extra sphere, folks. I thought I could go back down, and I was wrong. Oh, and I'll even sneeze just to make it feel even worse. So I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to have to redo the Cloister and bring up do basically what I've just done. Just bring up the extra sphere with me. Oh, that's annoying. Bah! I didn't know. I'll be back in a short bit, folks. Hold on. Right, okay. So we've made our way back. I've got the other Bevelle sphere around this time. So what we're going to do is, well, grab this chest now. So we got our HP sphere. Bring up the pedestal. And I say, to get hold of our bonus treasure, you need to make sure you've got both of them. It's a bit annoying that how the game's like, if you don't, screw you, you can't go back. You've got to reload your game. Yeah, not impressed by that. But at any rate, we'll push it over. Why can't we just, like, make the... Oh, thankfully it's automatic. Thank goodness for that. But your bonus treasure is the Night Lance, which is a weapon for Kamari. And I'll just show you what the Night Lance has on itself here. Strength plus all that, which is quite nice. Assuming you don't need the piercing, of course, folks. So you just got to bear that in mind. For enemies that don't need piercing, that's all wonderful. And this is still a decent weapon, mind you. But I am going to have that on for the time being. Just remember, you might need to switch back to that at certain times if you need to. So just don't just get rid of the other one because you think, oh, I'm never going to need it. Because you will, folks. Having a second character with a piercing weapon is it's one of those weird things, you know. You don't realise how good it is until suddenly you don't have it. And then you got a problem. I'm just showing you what everyone's got. Actually, I'm going to keep that as that. And I'm going to keep it as that. Just show you what everyone's equipment is at the moment as we move on. That was 10 minutes of my life I'm never ever going to get back. Thank you, game.
Yuna? Inside, maybe? Then what are we standing here for?
Well, Titus, what are you doing? Titus, what are you doing?
Hey! You can stuff your taboos!
Yeah, you can't say that's against the teachings. We're a bit beyond that point. Kamari? Oh my god! I'm not even supposed to be back here. Bloody hell. Against the teachings? This is just shocking. There's Yuna. Hold on a second.
What's that?
Yeah.
A fayth.
Orm?
They join with the summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Wait a minute. Didn't he look familiar?
Yuna!
Bloody hell. No wonder she comes out a mess. But that thing looked... Sure that thing looked familiar. Bloody hell.
Wait! Don't come out!
What do you mean, don't come out? Uh-oh. Shit.
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
Trial?
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
Fair? That doesn't sound good at all, folks. But the new fayth has given us Bahamut. Very nice. Very handy Aeon to have as well, mind you. We'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Oh dear.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session.
We are so boned. But make sure you're listening
The
into
sacred
this.
officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's
That's
name.
the Ronso Mason there. That's Kelk Ronso there, folks.
To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Thank you, Lulu. Way ahead of you.
Summoner Yuna. You have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury
There's
upon
Seymour.
Maester Seymour Guado.
Micah behind him.
Conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
There's Keenock.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
What do you think it is?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
Yeah.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Kelk had no
Grand
idea.
Maester Mika, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Micah?
Yes,
Micah?
Maester?
What's going on?
Send the dead?
Wait a minute!
You would have to send me.
Micah's unsent? What the?
What? Grand Maester Mika is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
You are gotta be kidding me.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly
The leader
commands
of
its
Yevon? Unsent?
Resisting its power is futile.
This cannot be happening.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Mika, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
This is utterly mad.
Not in vain.
Not?
No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated.
What?
The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Exactly.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Mika,
Crazy this.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
that can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Mika!
the head of Yevon. Unsent. Son of a bitch.
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Unbelievable.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The fayth are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent.
Nuts.
Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Unfortunately, that is Spira's story. A cycle's been going for hundreds of years.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Oh, this can't be good.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Huh. It's pleasant, Aurum. Something crazy about what I thought, though, folks. I mean, you think, remember back when we were in Luca, you know, even Titus mentioned, you know, Mika was 50 years as Grand Maester, which admittedly he said, you know, he thought straight away was a bit odd. He shouldn't be retired. That's what he said. But the Grand Maester being unsent turns Yevon on its head. Meanwhile,
looks like you're next.
who do you think you are?
Next for what?
Goldberg? Great.
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
It ain't quite Shit Creek, but I'm certainly not seeing many paddles.
Ooh, you made
That
it.
was my phone. Hello, Walker. Oh, thank God you're alright. Oh, Riku!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill
Well,
someone.
they can't do it themselves, can they?
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if
That'd
we
be
should wait for her.
un-Yevon-like.
Let's wait at the exit.
Exit?
There is an exit.
Yeah. How can there be an exit? Isn't that, like, not the point?
How fares the ransom, Maester?
Kel.
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Yes, don't remember that, folks. I mean, you know, when you this is the odd one, because Yuna told Kelk, of course, that about Jiskel. Kelk didn't know. Kelk had no idea. He was like, what? Everyone else seems clued in, but they seem to keep Kelk out of it. Strange. But they all knew.
Ever the ransom. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
It's nice.
However,
There's power games going on here.
the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Via Purifico?
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Clearly not.
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well, as you wish.
Keynott does not trust Seymour one bit.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
To the condemned, stone panels are scattered throughout the Via Purifico. Step on one to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there is no panel to receive you at the far end. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Via Purifico. It is a mighty odd place, I'll tell you that now. Oh, you do have a sphere level. Well, I suppose I'd best give it to you, hadn't I, my dear? I love the piano down here, that's really cool. Level 4 lock there, just so you know, blocks the way to 2-point luck spheres, just so you know. Got anything else to give you? No. It's been a while since I did my party video, so you know, still kind of finding my way around. Alright then, folks, so I'm afraid that is probably where we're gonna have to leave this video, folks. Our sentence has been decided. Death, basically. But as long as we're still drawing breath, there's always that chance, folks. And next time, maybe, just maybe, we can try and find a way out of here, folks. But there is trouble afoot in Yevon. There is power games going on. There is all sorts happening here, folks. And I'm sure I will see you in the next video. See you then.